deadly disease that appeared with the start of spring and disappeared with the beginning of summer. This mysterious and unknown phenomenon had the Korean society and the medical field puzzled with its origin. The airborne murder weapon killed numerous people, including young children, and the struggle to reveal the nature of this mystery reveals a heart-wrenching story. The criminals behind this evil seemingly evaporated, leaving the victims and their families to suffer on their own. Hello everyone and welcome back to another K-movie review by EonTalk. As always, I'm your host Ian, and today we'll be going over the very real movie, Toxic. But before getting into the review, I'd just like to say that I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions of the movie from here on out. Therefore, there may be minor spoilers or parts about the movie that you may not want to hear before watching yourself. I'm going to keep spoilers to a minimum, but please be aware of this. Directed by Cho Young-sun, who also directed No Breathing, Toxic was a highly emotional drama starring the likes of Kim Sang-kyung, Lee Sun-bin, Yoon Kyung-ho, and Seo Young-hee. The movie was based on real events that took place in Korea, where an airborne disease shook the nation of South Korea, killing numerous innocent citizens. The incident made headlines, and what's surprising is that the case still hasn't been fully concluded yet. A total of 950,000 victims, leaving behind 20,000 dead. Very scary, and Toxic was a film that shed light on this, helping the audience empathize and understand the situation at hand. Before getting more deeper into the review, I'd first like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you're looking to access more Korean movies but don't know where to find them, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN and accessing more Korean content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo-restrictions, meaning you can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean servers, such as the Korean Netflix. If you would like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/EonTalk and get 49% off an annual plan, plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. Okay, let's now take a look at what I found to be the good parts about the film. Toxic starts off light and comedic, which was good in my opinion as the topic and theme of the movie is very heavy. While it starts off pretty light, the film suddenly shifts its tone and gets very serious. The movie depicts a case where there is a victim but no culprit. This idea was very powerful and hits you really hard, makes you really think and reflect on the society we live in. Yes, this is a movie and some may say it's only a movie, but how unrealistic is this? I say it's actually very realistic and can be seen way too many times in the world we live in. The powerful gets their ways and the weak must live in their shadows. A very frustrating situation indeed, and really gets your anger going the more you think about it. The movie was based on a novel titled Kyung, which translates to virus, and the Korean title of the movie is 공기살인, which translates to air murder. The Korean title has the meaning that the virus is an airborne murder, and it also symbolizes how the victims of the case also disappeared and evaporated into thin air without justice. The English title, Toxic, just doesn't have the same ring and meaning to it in my opinion, but I believe the Korean title was very well made. Moreover, another reason as to why the movie was so powerful and able to really connect with the audience is the fact that it was based on real events. This case was something that the Korean people saw on TV and on the news, so to see this in a movie format where we can get a lot more of the background details and stories, the audience can really attach themselves emotionally to the characters and the victims. What's shocking is that the product that killed so many was on market shelves for 17 years. And what's even more insane is that 11 years after the reveal of the incident, the trial is still ongoing. The victims are still left without justice, without a proper apology nor compensation. And the final thing I have to say that made this movie good was the casting. The actor that's known to star in true story-based films, Kim Sang-kyung, the up-and-rising actress, Lee Sun-bin, the antagonist that was really able to get your anger going, Yoon Kyung-ho, and all the supporting cast as well were great. The acting was on point, which is crucial in a film like this. Okay, now that we take a look at the good parts about Toxic, let's now move along to what I found to be the bad parts about the movie. I don't have a lot to say in the bad parts about Toxic, but one thing that I found was a negative was that the ending was quite forced. Yes, this isn't a documentary but a movie, so some level of forced emotion and story is expected. However, I just found that it went a little too overboard and ended on a too cliche conclusion. This may just be a personal thing though, as I'm not a big fan of movies that tries to make the audience cry. Will say though, there were sniffles throughout the theater. Toxic was a very powerful movie that makes you reflect and relate. What's sad is that this actually took place and that the victims are still without justice. If you aren't familiar with this incident, I think it will be that much more eye-opening and a good watch. Very scary to think that this actually took place. I'll give Toxic a ticket price value of $12. And that concludes today's review on Toxic. Thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I hope this review has given you some insight into the film. If you've seen or are planning to watch the movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the film, so please leave a comment or join the EonTalk Telegram group and we can discuss over there. If you would like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions to get 49% off an annual plan. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like more video movie reviews. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
여보, 걱정하지 마. 이런 일이 왜 벌어졌는지 반드시 밝혀낼게.
배가 어떻게 이렇게 굳었지?
전에 감기라고 했어.
전일 어떻게 살아있는 거야? 저는 살인자입니다.
Is it true that Koreans use this?
충격적인 소식입니다. 가습기 살균제 아이깔끔이가 원인미상 폐질환 환자들의 주요 발병 원인이라는 주장이 제기됐습니다.